To be a carnivore, do you have to be perfect? Well, let's talk about it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to The Champion Within. I'm Johnny, your host of The Champion Within. I found the champion within myself, and I hope to help you find the champion that lives within you. In today's episode, I'm going to have to come completely clean, be completely transparent. As you can tell in my voice, I still have a bit of a cold thing going on. I feel good during the day, but once the sun goes down, you start feeling bad again. I don't know if you guys experience that, but for me, every time I get sick, I tend to feel really good during the day, and then at night it starts, getting all the symptoms seem to come back at night. But I digress. So the title of the video, as you saw, is I Messed Up Bad. And I did. So I told you in my last video, or 2 videos ago, that I did a 10-mile walk on Sunday with my friend Joey down in Augusta, Georgia. And it was my last 10-mile walk doing the step challenge that ended on October 31st. I desperately wanted to win, and as you can see here, actually right here, I did win. I won by 40,000 steps. So that was pretty cool. Still really proud of that. But then on the way home back to North Carolina from Georgia, I started feeling sick. Not too bad. Just I said, oh, I'm getting a cold or whatever. And then Monday I had to go to work. Well, Monday I woke up feeling really, really bad. But I had to go into work. I thought I could make it through an 11-hour shift at work. But I didn't take time to prep any food, and I was out of town over the weekend. So Monday morning, it's time for me to go to work. I stayed in bed as long as I could. Then I just got up and went to work thinking I would go to either Wendy's or McDonald's for lunch and just get some burger patties. Well, I was running low on gas, having driven back from Georgia to North Carolina on Sunday night. I didn't stop and buy gas because I just wanted to get home. I was getting sicker and sicker. So when I go on my lunch break at work on Monday, I stopped at a QT gas station. It's a gas station that has a lot of snacks, and they've got hot food and cold food inside there. It's not quite a Buc-ee's, but it's kind of along the same lines, just on a much smaller scale. Well, my big vice, or when I went to work at Lowe's, I guess I should say, is I would stop by there every morning and get a couple of burritos and maybe a barbecue sandwich out of the hot grill thing. It's a grab and go type thing. Then I'd grab me a couple of donuts and a Monster. So I had to stop there and get some gas because my low fuel light was on. So I had to get gas anyway. And I went in there and I didn't feel like really going to Wendy's or McDonald's. So I just grabbed a couple of burritos and I said, oh, what the heck? I'm just going to blow my diet all to pieces. I really felt bad. I mean, I still had 5 hours of work left to do. I hadn't eaten anything all day and I felt horrible. And I said, today I'm not gonna fight the good fight today. I'm gonna let it go. So what did I do? I walked over to the donut case and I got a big old chocolate covered donut and an apple fritter. And I got me a sparkling water. At least I didn't drink the Monster energy drink. I didn't drink a soda. But I did have the 2 burritos and the barbecue sandwich, bread and all, and the donut and the apple fritter. And then when I got back to work, it was Monday night. Halloween, of course, was Tuesday. They had taken Halloween candy and given all of us a bag of Halloween candy at work just to say thank you for your hard work. And of course, I didn't want to be rude, so I accepted mine. And of course, you know what I said. Well, hell, I've already had a donut and an apple fritter. What's a bag full of candy? So I ate it all. Tootsie Rolls, taffies, whatever was in there, I ate every bit of it. But I knew as I was doing that the next day, Tuesday morning, I'd be back on plan. I just threw that day away. So Tuesday morning, I got up. I was off from work, thank God. And I fixed a steak and some bacon and some eggs. And I was right back on plan. So did I mess up? Did I screw up? Yeah, I guess I did. I don't have anybody to blame but myself. But I knew as I was doing that I'd get back on plan the very next day. Some folks don't have the willpower. That would have ignited that lust, if you will, for the sweets and the sugar and the addictive ultra-processed foods. But I've learned a good bit of self-control since I started this whole way of eating. So I went ahead and enjoyed everything that I had Monday. And then Tuesday, I was right back on plan. However, I did step on the scale Tuesday, and this is what I saw. Yeah, I went from 230 to 236 in the course of a day. Now, you know I didn't gain 6 pounds of fat. That's just all the water that I retained from eating all those carbohydrates. For every 1 gram of carbs, your body holds on to 4 grams of water. So it was just water weight. Got right back on plan Tuesday. Wednesday, I did great. Thursday, I did great. And today, I did great. So, but I got back on the scale this morning and I'm back down to 232. So, of the 6 pounds I put on, in 48 hours, I took 4 of it right back off. And I'm hoping that tomorrow, maybe 1 more pound to come off. I'll be back to about where I was. So, I'm not saying it's okay to mess up. I'm just saying if you have a moment of weakness, if you have a really big struggle, there's a special occasion at work, a birthday party or whatever, and you know you're going to give in to temptation, just understand that if you do give in, you get right back on the horse the next day. You put this in the rearview mirror and you never look back. You forget about it. It didn't happen. You just get back on plan. If it happens on a Saturday, Sunday, get back on plan. If it happens on Sunday, Monday, get back on plan. And don't look back. Don't beat yourself up. Don't hate yourself. You're not weak. You are not a loser. I am a winner. I am a winner. I'm a champion. There's a champion within me, and I found it. And so as I was messing up and eating that bad stuff Monday, I knew Tuesday I was getting back on the horse. Not a problem. And I've already, like I say, lost 4 of the 6 pounds I put on in 48 hours. And I'll show you in just in the next clip of how I meal prepped for the whole week of work going forward so that I'm not tempted again. So even if I get to work and I start feeling bad, I'll have food with me. So I'm making preparations to not get in that situation again. I think I'll be fine. Temptations are all around me every day, at home, at the convenience store. I pass every restaurant between my house and where I work, and on the way back, there's ice cream. There's everything between where I live and where I work. And I resist the temptation every single day. I was just sick Monday, and I was too sick to fight the good fight. But I knew Tuesday morning I'd get back on the horse, and I did, and all is well. So if you find yourself in that same situation where you're tired, you're anxious, you didn't meal prep, you don't have a good plan, and you go off plan, just do it with passion, and then the very next morning get back on plan and pretend it never happened. No shame in that. In 2 days, I'll be back to where I was. I'll be back to 230 pounds. Remember, I started out at almost 300. So even going to 236, hell, if my weight loss would have stopped at 236, I'd be over the moon happy. So to gain 6 pounds and go to 236 was bad, but had my weight stalled at 236 and I never lost another pound, I'd be fine with that. So that's all I got. But let me show you now a little hack that I found today. And a lot of you guys and gals may already have this, so overlook me if you already have this. But as I made a purchase today for $3.97 at Walmart, that for me has become a game changer and a money saver and allow me to meal prep and be more prepared for those days when I don't feel like meal prepping before I go to work. That's all I got. I'll show you in the next clip what I'm talking about. You guys have a great one. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. So in an effort to save a little money, I've decided to stop buying the pre-made patties, the pre-made hamburger patties that you can get at Walmart or Sam's or Costco. Went to Walmart today and bought 2 of these burger presses right here for like $3.97. I got 2 of them. So here's one that's already open. And I've already started using it, but I just want to show this to you guys how you can save some money. I got the 10-pound ground beef in the little tube. Actually, I think this was 5 pounds. It was like 14 bucks. So less than $5 a pound. I think less than $4 a pound for this meat. I've put my Redmond's real salt in there. Put a pretty good bit in there. They kind of just ground it all together. And now we're just going to use this burger press. So how it works is it's got this little thing that goes inside there. This is how you get the burger out. So you put this down inside there, and it's notched out right there, as you can see. Put that down inside there. We're going to put some hamburger meat down in there. Just grab a handful. Kind of keep it together. Stick it down in there like that. Maybe a little bit more. If it's too much, that's okay. You can always scrape it off the sides. Then you just take the lid here, which is just a round press. Push it down in there. And some of it's coming out the sides, but that's okay. We're going to take and scrape off the excess. Put it back in the bowl. Remove the top. You're going to grab your little tab here. And look at that. Look at that. It's probably a 1/3 to 1/2 pound burger patty. 73.27, of course. And as you can see here, we have a couple made. We'll put that one right there. Boom. Now I got 3 made. This is going much faster than I expected. Really proud of this purchase. Only $3.97. I got 2 of them. And let me show you what I got out here. Got the grill going. Get ready to charcoal a whole bunch of these burger patties, freeze some of them, put some in the fridge, and have some for supper. So that's today's hack from the Champion Within. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get some burgers on this grill. Let's get to cooking. Look at that sizzle. This is just one of the patties. I got the rest inside. I got a patty up yet. Oh, there is stuff on there. Folks, if you've never grilled burgers and then they froze them or put them in the fridge for the next couple of days, it's a whole lot better than pan fried. A little more work involved with the charcoal and everything. I don't use gas. My wife and I use charcoal every time. But this is how you meal prep when you're a carnivore and you don't have a lot of money. This is really inexpensive. I'm loving the burger press that I bought. That burger press saves me so much time. My hands don't get all, full of fat, the hamburger fat and everything. I got to keep washing them every 5 minutes or so. Best $3.97 I've spent today, I can promise you that. Let's close this thing up and let these things do some cooking.